I am just letting you know that I'm feeling my weirdness today, so you're coming along for the ride. All right, so I pulled some cards for us. I'm using the Oracles of the Angels deck. Beautiful energy here. We're just going to call on our angels, saints, ancestors, and guides into our space, provide love and divine messages for our highest and greatest good. All right, we are surrounded in divine white light and love, so it is, and so it will be. Thank you. All right, so we're connecting, and the first card we got out was the source of life. And this, when I first saw the number, I saw 36, and then I was like, that's a 9, so it's like 369. All right, and then I have infinite potential, and I was really tuning into this energy, and I saw the beautiful Merkaba behind. I don't know if you can see it. It's like very faint white lines there, but this is like an activated light body. And then this is like channeling, being in energy to receive. So being open to receive this beautiful divine energy here, this healing energy. Okay, light activations here. And then we have the Merkaba here. And it's about infinite potential. We have higher thought. So this is like connecting to higher consciousness here. And then we have number 32, moving towards the light. Okay, so we're going to get a bit info on this. Okay. All right, so this one says source of life. And I need my glasses. So this says, God, the source of all life, is within you, with you, and around you at all times. The source of life permeates everything in existence. You can move closer to this divine source simply by holding this awareness that God is everywhere, in everything. Feel yourself held in his love and glow in the light. You can repeat this or note this or use it as an affirmation later. The source of all life is within me, with me, and all around me. I am embraced by a great love that fills my being and brings me peace. Beautiful. I love that. Thank you. Number 41 talks about infinite potential. All the potential and resources you need to succeed are already within you, just waiting to be discovered. Retreat into a peaceful space and still your mind. Connect with the infinite stillness of your being. From that space, you will be able to hear a little voice of wisdom within. I listen to my inner voice and I am guided by my inner light. I am faithful to the truth of my heart. I have within me all that potential and all the resources to succeed. I am always guided to what is best for me. There you go. I love that. The next one is higher thought. Look at all those steps. Okay, you've taken the necessary steps. Sometimes in moments of darkness and despair, all it takes is to feel better is a decision to lift our thoughts to a higher, more positive place. Simple actions like seeking the company of an old friend or taking a walk in nature can often help to move us out of a negative perspective, giving us a new vantage point from which to view the current situation. So maybe you're needing to seek the higher perspective of something, taking the higher ground, right? So here's an affirmation for you. With my will to work in the light, I lift up my thoughts to God, into beauty, into simplicity everywhere around me. I accept, I let go, and I welcome the opportunity to discover the positive side of every situation. So it is. The last one here is number 32. Let's see what this says. Moving towards the light breaks down to number 5. So there's like changes and things like that playing out. And this starts off as each stage of our lives is a bridge to inner transformation. When we go through the stages with resistance and anger, we slow down our progress and can feel stuck where we are. By trying to find the light in our challenges and looking at them from a more positive perspective, we move through them faster and evolve. Make an effort to embrace your current challenges by identifying what you can learn and move towards the light. Very nice. Here's an affirmation. I find a hidden blessing in each of my challenges. I am forever transforming, evolving, and progressing along my path. Very nice. Aw, those are such sweet messages today. Look at this inner peace. Oh, yes. I'm feeling that. Feeling it. Inner peace. Trust that everything is exactly as it needs to be. Even if appearances suggest cat, chaos rules, okay? Sometimes it can be a challenge to remain calm and centered in the midst of conflict or stressful situations, but you're guided in these instances to look within. Focus on attaining balance and peace within, and you'll find this will greatly influence your external reality. In times of stress or conflict, I focus on creating a space of calm and balance within. My inner world creates my reality. I ask the universe for help to guide me and enlighten me so that I may master my thoughts and emotions. I am peaceful. And so it is. Beautiful. Good. And this literally liberates you. All right. You could resonate with an awakening here. You could be having a focus on health as well. And here's an opportunity. Kabam! All right. And it's like tapping into that I am energy. Gorgeous. All right. And you're heading straight to your fulfillment if you're not already there. Love that. Love that. Thank you. All right. So we're going to go into some tarot and we're going to use the Archangel Power Tarot deck. Okay. So just going to do a good shuffle on these. Let's see. 4 of Wands. Wow, it's like reaching a major milestone, like an accomplishment, right? Something that is like been a challenge, required a lot of like strategy, setting goals, aligning, right? And then taking action. So it's kind of like having to make the necessary plans and follow it up with inspired action is what brings in this like foundation of some kind that didn't exist before. Okay. All right, Spirit, what do you got for us? Change your life. Yeah, Archangel Shamuel. So Shamuel, the courageous, call upon Shamuel when you need guidance, finding your life purpose, a job, a home, or a right partner, or a solution, or loving others unconditionally. So that is a great archangel to call for those reasons. Here's the message. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free from any procrastination. Embrace the opportunity that change brings. And then we have the 5 of Swords, which is the 5 of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. So there's a need to release your attachment to whatever outcome. Okay. And consider taking a more uplifting approach. Okay. Okay, we have the 2 of Cups here. We have the 8 of Raphael. So yeah, I'm getting like there's something going on when it comes to a situation here that is no longer serving you. I'm getting like there's something that may be asking, this could be this change coming in, okay? You might be leaving something that no longer serves you. Maybe it's a lot of drama, conflict, a lot of like toxic workspace or toxic environment I'm getting. And I'm getting like there's a sudden revelation that's going to offer you freedom. So you're going to like break free. There's an opportunity that comes, and it might have something to do with a partnership. You might be working with someone else or doing something new. It does say 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. So whatever you're creating, hello, it says wonderful. And I'm getting like kindred spirit, soulmate. It could be, you know, you just mirror each other. This is asking for you not to give up on those you love, okay? And then I have the 8 of Cups, which is the 8 of Raphael. So it's like having to cross a bridge, okay? We did hear about that in the beginning of this reading here. Is there was moving towards the light. Okay, she's crossing a bridge. It's like almost the same card. All right, so something is transpiring here, and it's a cause for you to move from one to another, okay, in some shape or form, okay? And so there is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. It may, for some of you, it's a spiritual quest, okay? Moving towards the light. Yeah, this is a spiritual quest. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups. Time to make a decision, be clear on what you want, and take action. Maybe there's a need for a bit of detox. Maybe the content, the people, the environment, like all of it. That might be release your attachment to the outcome. The situation doesn't serve you. It's like, what do you want? Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. This is kind of like throw your coin in the wishing well, right? It's kind of like put your wishes and dreams out there, okay? But not all is for you. So be clear to know like what is truly aligned for you and what isn't, okay? Maybe there's a lot of different ways in which to do something. There's also a lot of opportunities here. All right, because we did talk about embrace the opportunities that change brings, okay? And there's the Seven of Cups. So some opportunities are better than others. It also could represent like getting back out there. Maybe you're dating people, trying to figure out like who's for you, who isn't for you. All right, and then I have the Six of Pentacles. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Okay. Making sure that like whatever you're involved in, it's even keeled. All right. There's like almost like a pendulum here. Is it a not a pendulum? What's it called? A scale. Told you I'm weird today. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer just a second ago. All right, so yeah, I feel like things are, you want to make sure that things are even keeled. Yeah. See how they're like balancing bushels of apples? It's like harvest season. Okay. So you could be receiving with a grateful heart. Okay, we have the World card, which is a number 3. A very happy ending. Everything's coming full circle. There's spiritual growth and insight here. Look at that. Beautiful. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, the protector. Call upon Michael when you need protection or justice, or when dealing with a difficult situation. We have 3 of Gabriel. This talks about making plans, all right, setting goals, making plans, taking inspired action, prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Beautiful, all right? Let's see, do we have, yeah, we have Raphael. We have Gabriel here if you're not familiar with the archangels. Okay, so we have Archangel Raphael, known to be the healer. Call upon Raphael when you need any type of healing, physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. Also when wanting greater prosperity or to find your soulmate. Okay, so no kidding why Archangel Raphael is on the 2 of Cups. Right, and then I have Gabriel, the messenger. Call upon Gabriel when you need help communicating effectively. Gabriel is the archangel of children, creativity, and good news. Awesome. I don't have all of them there, just 7. Okay, look at this. Can I take all these? Yes. There's the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is talking about a gift. So I said sign. I feel like you're going to get a sign, okay? A gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder, okay? And this is like, you know, something coming full circle here. And then there's the scales of justice. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. Okay, so if you're looking for something to balance out, that's your confirmation. That's your sign. Six of Swords. So there's very much a storm brewing, but I'm getting like you're guided to safety here. All right, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel, or like removing yourself from anything that might have been like turbulent, difficult, you know, having conflict, disagreements, that kind of thing, okay? So I'm getting like there's something coming in here that's going to be like a spark, okay? So this could be like an epiphany, an idea that you take action on, something that you create. Again, like having that beautiful sense of wonder to go on that spiritual quest. Okay, and it might cause you to go in a completely different direction than where you're at. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. Okay, Archangel Raziel. Let's see, who's our fourth? Okay, the Fool and the Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you moving on is probably going to break some hearts, potentially even your own. So I feel like it's a need to release the past, knowing that you will grow from the situation and that time does heal all wounds. And then I have a leap of faith. Believe in yourself and listen to your heart and do what gives you joy. Beautiful. Archangel Metatron. I don't think he's on here. Okay, but he's had many incarnations. And I would say, you know, Metatron is the angel of divine presence, as well as miracles, powerful change, Akashic records, a sudden shift. Okay, here's that sudden shift. All right, we're picking up on that right out of the gate. Spiritual growth. We're talking about a spiritual quest and spiritual growth and insight here. Okay, so it's like something coming full circle, learning a lesson, and for the sake of spiritual growth and insight. And then we have hyper focus. So you very much could be feeling like this quest is serious business. Okay. Which is interesting. And then we have, it says, I help you discover and develop your personal spiritual power and learn to use it to make a better world. So this is what you're being called to do. Okay. Moving towards the light. Okay. Maintaining inner peace. Connecting with higher perspectives and insight and higher thought. I feel like your potential is infinite and you're tapping into source energy. Okay, so I feel like what you bring with you, like look at this beautiful light. It kind of reminds me of this. It's like what you bring with you is the source of life and the potential to create with this energy. And so that's powerful. All right, and so this is you really stepping into your purpose, your power, what you're here to do, how you're meant to do it. Like, it's going to require some guts. All right, it's going to require some guts. Hope you're feeling gutsy. All right, so we're going to pull a few cards from the Akashic Truth Oracle deck. And so if you're not familiar with the Akashic is, you can think of the Akashic Records as an energetic database. It contains all the information about universal energy. And every soul has its own Akashic Record, which holds information about your soul gifts and your chosen life experience. It's also what holds your karma, which is the energy of choices made in the past lives that did not align with you, so that you stop repeating those patterns and balance things out through a more empowered action, new empowered action. So there's a bit of that playing out here. Let's see what we get here. Let's get one more shuffle in here. Let's see. What are the next steps? What are the next steps that they could take to manifest more joy and abundance and help them on their spiritual journey? Professional assistance. It may be time to seek wise counsel. This could be in any life area, from legal or financial advice to more personal needs such as counseling or therapy. Okay. Change your life. So this is guidance for someone who's needing to change their life, is that they may need professional assistance. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that life change brings. And you might need professional assistance. Okay, this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Okay. Inner peace. We had that with the other cards. Hang on a second. All right, so dependence is what came out to clarify the Five of Swords. So it says the situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. And then it says there's something or someone you are clinging to and it's keeping you from stepping into your light. You have everything you need to succeed, and the only approval you need is your own. Thank you. Wow. Okay, the next card is the Two of Cups. Let's see. Forward movement. You've taken new empowered action in the direction of your dreams. Keep going. Identify tasks to reach your goals, including personal shifts such as mindset and release of emotional triggers. That's helping this to move forward. Okay, this Two of Cups energy. Okay, it says something wonderful. Okay, two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful, kindred spirits. Don't give up on those you love. You've taken action, okay? New empowered action in the direction of your dreams. Keep going. All right, Eight of Cups. There's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, and there is a spiritual quest. I started this reading talking about embracing my weirdness, okay? And this is kind of wrapping this up. So thank you, Spirit. Talks about authenticity. Be your divine self at all times. You weren't designed to fit in. Break away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success. This is clarifying. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. Where you can be in your authentic energy. Love that. What's the Seven of Cups? See it through. All right, it says time to make a decision. All right, be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. And then it says see it through. You don't always finish what you start, and then talk badly to yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing a project through to the end, and then be proud of what you accomplished. Okay, so maybe you've got a little too many. I finally learned the saying. Maybe you have too many irons in the fire. For some reason, I always say plates or cups or pans or something. I don't know. But it's irons. So you must have something that you've been like procrastinating on that Spirit wants you to finish. Finish what you start. All right, what's for the Six of Pentacles? This is like a harvest. Giving and receiving, being open, reciprocating energy. It says personal and spiritual growth, confirming that this is what this is talking about. Okay. It says wisdom. You've been here before and you know what to do, yet you fear disappointing others. The wise choice may not be the popular choice, but choose for the highest good in the situation. And it says Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness. Giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Interesting. So this could be like you sharing your wisdom, your knowledge, okay, for others' personal and spiritual growth. Okay, getting that there. This might be something you've been wanting to work towards. And so I feel like you're being, follow your passion. This is something you're passionate about. If there's something that excites and motivates you, it's a message from your Akashic record that it can lead to your abundance. So don't silence it. Okay. A very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. Okay. Okay. Patience. Okay. That's for this one? Okay. Your desired result isn't arriving fast enough for you. And the universe is asking you to not give up just yet. All right. Everything comes in divine time. Perhaps there is something to learn or karma to clear before it will arrive. So this is spiritual growth and insight. A very happy ending. Things coming full circle, but things are playing out in divine time, and spirit's asking for your patience. Okay. We have stand your ground in solitude. Do these go with this? No. Okay. We'll get fresh ones. All right, we're going to do the Three of Wands. Ready? So we get a flipper. Life, area, career, business when it comes to the Three of Wands, okay? This is talking about prosperity arising from wise planning. Okay, take the high road. You're at an impasse with a relationship or a situation or even like work. Okay, your career and business. It's now time to think bigger, release desired outcomes, and take the most positive course of action. It says here, Three of Wands. Like they're both going in a different direction than where they are or where they were. All right. This talks about prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step. All right, optimistic plans that turn out expected. So like there's stairs there. I don't know if you can see them in that picture, but it's like time to take the next step in your business, your career. Okay, Ace of Wands. Goodness gracious. Okay, this one, be present. Be present in the Ace of Wands. Okay, so it says you are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. Okay? And then it says a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing. A sense of wonder. All right, so I feel like this might be like where you're at now, but soon it will be time to go, okay, with this Ace of Wands. A passionate new beginning, all right. Maybe there's something that you can do that is creative and fun. That can kind of get you out of your head. Okay. Justice or clarifying justice. Maybe what you're feeling inspired about is fighting for justice and equality in some way. Maybe as a result of your own experiences. There is this stuck in fear energy. So you're thinking of all the things that could go wrong, but what about all the things that could go right? Make a paradigm shift in your thinking and take inspired action anyway, even if it doesn't always add up. All right? Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. Okay? They don't want you to give up. Shift your focus, shift your perspective to an optimistic outcome that you desire, okay? And let it be. Trust and affirm that it will be, okay? There's a need for you to take inspired action anyway, okay? Inspired action, Ace of Wands, all right? The chance to do something amazing. All right, so we have a six of Swords here. I'm going to clarify that one. All right, what do we got? Forgiveness, yes. Withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It's time to forgive someone or maybe even yourself so you can stay on the path of your highest potential. Okay, and this is clarifying the Six of Swords. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. Nice. All right. This could be for business, career, okay? All right. Let's do the last one, Three of Swords. These two. Okay. Final thoughts. Final thoughts. All right. So what we have is take charge, okay? Release the past. You will grow from the situation. Time heals all wounds. And it's like you're surrounded and you're hugged. You're taking a back seat in a relationship or a situation, and it may end up costing you time, money, and an opportunity. You need to step up and regain control once again. It's like calling your power back, all right? Call your power back. And then it also talks about finding the lesson. This is the wrap up. Something has happened and it stopped you in your tracks. In reality, it was simply teaching you where you needed to grow. There's no such thing as failure. So pick yourself up and learn from it and keep going. Okay, you're here to learn, and there's so many lessons to learn. So it's like, pick yourself back up by the bootstraps and just, know that like, this is not all there is for you. There's so much more for you. So it's like, understand that there was a lesson playing out here and it was for your highest and greatest good, whether you can see that now or not. There is something that was playing out that wasn't in alignment for you anymore. It's like, okay, we have an opportunity to learn something here. Let's try to learn here. Let's apply what we learned. Let's move forward, right? There could have been like a bit of codependency here that, required you to see it in order to heal it. Okay. Sometimes we're deep in our thoughts. We don't always have the clarity that we need. And so sometimes things happen in life so that we gain that clarity, we get that sight, right? And we see things for what they truly are, and then we choose to move on or continue to repeat the patterns, right? There's something here that's like coming in for the sake of change, right? Otherwise, we would never change. We'd stay the same and we would never grow, and that's not why we're here. So I feel like you're embracing this, okay? You're embracing your growth, your development, or at least you're being asked to, okay? And if you need professional assistance in any of these areas of your life, seek out professional help, whatever that is. I mean, you could be the professional that people are coming to for help. So, flip it, switch it, Don't make it fit if it doesn't. But if you feel like you could benefit from expertise outside, then buy 4, go for it. All right, this is a great deck, the Akashic Truth deck. The other deck I used was the Archangel Power Tarot deck. And then I also used the Oracle of Angels. Okay, guys, I hope you guys have the most amazing day. And I'm going to end the reading now. And I will speak with you soon. You hear my cat? Mom! Let's all speak cat. All right, y'all. I hope you have the most amazing day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye now.